All right, we're back at it. Let me make sure this thing's rolling. Let me make sure this thing's rolling. CL people, let's perk up for CL. Everybody switch everything over to CL real quick. We got a very strong price down. The CL might drop pretty good here. I'm trying to load up, make sure this thing is live. Perk up on the CL. Okay, there we go. We live. Now, if you ask questions, I won't be able to see them. We got a very strong target right now, people. Let's get CL. Let's get prepped up for this. This thing might drop some. Oh man, I should have did that. I need a chart right here. We need to watch this. Let's perk up. It's about to hit our alert. This is the trade I told y'all about today. Remember, this is the trade I warned y'all about. This is it. I told y'all before this happened. This is it. Damn seal going to that price. My wife just walked in the room, y'all. The co-pilot walked in the room. What I'm doing right now, people, I'm chopping up my other charts. All right. Here's the problem with a trade like this. I'm gonna tell you some things that's really wrong. Now, the target is strong, but what's wrong with it? You see this drop here? You got to be careful when the market is exhausted. Today is the Friday the 13th. You know, so Jason's out. I'm joking about that part, but you have to be careful about the exhaustion of the market so that market to correct. Let me look at this. I'm looking for something else now. Man, I'm not trying to be here long because I might get a text and have to leave.
I will finish up.
Okay. Okay. 10. No.
23. I think I see.
That's it right there.
That one, yeah.
That's it. Damn, that's a crazy ass pullback.
Mm-hmm.
I need another one in there. That is a crazy pullback. Okay, we got one of our entries. I do not like that pullback. Man, that's almost an $800-900 pullback, people. Man, I do not like that one. Man. All right, we're gonna pay close attention to this one, y'all. This is the trade I told y'all about earlier. Damn. The trade looks good, people, but I'm only running a $5,000 account. It looks great, man. You got to be careful with that pullback, man. That pullback will be so devastating on this account. And even if I wanted to put money in, the money would take 2 weeks to it'll take 2 weeks to get there. So there's no sense of that. I have to work with what I have. And unfortunately, CL does not have a mini. If it had a mini, I would just take it. It doesn't have a mini. I'm gonna fix it. I want to make sure I keep a close eye on this. Oh, yeah, that's right there. Which one was that, RTY?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's CL. This might be a long trade, people.
That's the green one too.
That pullback could be devastating, boy.
It might not happen until 12.
That's why I said it might take a.
Because if that comes and then it does, you know what I mean?
I can get it close to that damn 30. I'll take it. I risk 200 on it. I get it to that 30 or 20, I'm gonna have to take it, because then that pullback won't kill me as much. All right, so this is what's going to happen. What I'm gonna do right now, if this thing spikes up to that 20 or that 30, if it spikes up here, oh shit, I'm on the wrong screen. If it spikes up here, I take that trade. But if it spikes up right there, I would take that trade. I'm sorry, up to here. But it's gonna have to really spike up for me to want to take it, because that pullback, man, is just too devastating for me, man. It's just too high for me. If it spikes up in this area, I take it. Because then I'm only risking $200 if I'm wrong. And it hasn't hit my alert yet. But only reason why I would take it at that level, oh, you know what? I couldn't take it at that level. Hold on. I got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. We got a concern. That's 30, that same area. We got a concern. Damn. All right, people, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to scalp this one. I'm gonna have to scalp it. Damn, I hate to miss all that damn money right there. Damn. I'm gonna have to scalp it. What time is it? Damn. They're gonna alert right there, people. I'm gonna have to scalp this one. Damn. This is a strong trade, people. This is a strong trade. This is the one I told y'all to watch right here. This is it. This is the trade. I think I should have took it when it was at the 90. Right there. I think I should have took it then. I would have been risking $500 though, if I was wrong. Damn. Come on. I'm gonna have to scalp this one. Let me switch up everything over. See, I got line. That's a good strong trade, people. That's a strong trade. This one I told y'all to watch this morning. I hope I didn't miss that damn entry, man. I take a 20. I would have took a 20. Didn't I say I would have took a 20? I would have took a 20. I would have took a 20. I would have took a 20, man. Damn. What's that? That was an 88. And this is the first time I wish 00 would play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't need that to close at 55. We do and we don't. We don't need that to close at 55, people. We don't need that to close. Okay, that's the alert. We can move that line. Whatever we do, we don't want that to close at 55, 56, or 54. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't need that to close at. Damn. Anything from 63 all the way down to like 52, we do not need that to close in that area. We can take the pullback, but what we don't want that thing to close like that, people. Right at that 56. Dang, we do not want that to close there. Man, we do not want that damn thing to close there. Look. I should have took it right here. I should have took it. I was hoping it'd come back up to that 20.
Gotcha.
Because I wanted to really reduce the. My wife is in here. She's seeing what I'm seeing. We do not want that thing to close at that 56. What time is it? We got a long time on this one. Man, it can go down. It can go down. It can go up, people. But what we don't want that thing to do is close at 56. Man, 54, 56, in that area. We don't care if it pull back. We can take the pullback or we can take a drop. Most likely it's going to drop, but we don't want it to close there, man, in the next 8 minutes. If it closed there, man, we're gonna have to really wait. But this is the trade I was telling y'all to watch. There we go. Now we can take that. We can take that, but we cannot take a how much you want to risk on this trade?
Let's see how it closes. I wish it came back up like he said.
Me too. I wish it would have hit that 20. If we would have hit that 20, it would have been good. No, I was leaving that there for a reason.
Oh, I needed to see that.
I learned that little trick from you. No, I learned that trick from you.
Oh, yeah, that one. But I was looking at that.
I know, that's why I wanted it to pull back to that 26.
Yeah.
But see, if it pulled back to that 26, see, you got too much here.
Right.
So you don't want to pull back so far. I learned this little trick right from you. I've seen you do that.
I do all the time.
I know, it's a great trick. I like that. It works. See, even somebody like me can learn a thing or two. My wife taught me this other little trick the other day, and I really like it. I watched her trade, and I picked up on this little trick she does. Damn. We needed that right there, though.
I know.
Push down.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we don't need that, though. All right, we're waiting, people. All right, let's get this right here so y'all can see what's going on. So we got the alert. The alert is no good to us no more. We don't need that anymore. That's done. It did its part. It made us perk up. Now, this is where your trading experience and learning comes into play. Oh, that's a good drop. Oh, that's, God damn it. Don't hit our goddamn line. Do not hit that line, you son of a goddamn biscuit eater. Do not hit that line. I knew I should have took that damn thing at 90. I was gonna do it too, but I said, man, I seen these up here. And I said, man, that would have been a $500-600 risk. This is not. Damn. That's a strong line. That's a very strong price. That price, people, is a very, very strong price. Every trade we enter off a sandwich technique.
I can stop right there now.
Damn. Think about it, hit that damn price, man. Damn, it hit our first one at 36. We had some other prices at 36, but don't worry about that one. You worry about that one right there at 31.12. That's the number it's going to. That is your number. What you want to do? We got to watch for that 30 pullback. That's a big risk, boy. That's a super, super big risk now. Okay. Okay, we got a problem. The trade is right at the target now. It's about to close. You're going to get a pullback. The question is, do you take that pullback? Here's the problem with this trade. If you are wrong, you're going to be horribly wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be horribly wrong. If I'm right, I'm only going to make $100, maybe 200 tops. So basically, I'll be risking almost $1,000 to make $200. If I would have entered here, if I would have got my entry I wanted, which would have been at 20, I would have only be risking $200 to risk 1,000. So I'll be risking 20% to make 80%. But now the tables have turned. Now I'll be risking 80 to get 20. And I don't know if it's worth the trade anymore. But it's a solid trade though. That's the thing about it. It's a solid trade, but we're only running with a $5,000 account now. Took a lot of money out. So got our money in TOS too. If we would have had the money in TOS in this one and Nadex in this one, we wouldn't have no problem with taking two trades. But you only need about $5,000 if you know what the hell you're doing. Damn, this thing is dropping. That's a solid trade, man. Oh shit, it's getting down there. Almost there, people. Less than 10 ticks away. That 15 gonna pull back in a second. Well, I mean, it might pull back. It might not at all. And that's the target. Now remember, when I call a target, that target is solid. My targets are solid. They are. I mean, like me hitting hand. That's kind of loud, wouldn't it? Damn. How much you want to risk on it? On that pullback? Unless you just want to walk away from it. Right now, we got to make a decision. We might just walk away from it. It's a good solid trade, but you're gonna be risking a lot on it, man. I'm telling you now. If you're wrong, you're gonna be risking a lot on this trade. We will be risking a lot on this trade if we're wrong. Good thing about it, I'm not wrong all the time. That's the good thing about it. All right, come on, what we gonna do?
What's that? 31.7.
That's $400. We get it at 41.
Okay.
I'll take 40.
Yeah.
40 for 40.
That's fine.
All right, we're going to enter this trade in a minute. If it even pull back that far. We're only going to risk 300 on this trade, y'all. It shouldn't engulf that 15. $75 would be our stop loss.
It didn't take.
That didn't get up there. I pulled it back though. I'll let you enter right here in the halfway. At 56. 50. 50 would be perfect. It didn't get up there. I got to 37. Damn. If it hit, let me put it at the real target right now. If it hits that number, our trade is over. There's nothing we can do about it. We're hoping it'll pull back up to at least a 50. Anything over 40, I would take. But if it hits this number here, that 12, our trade is over. There's nothing we can do about it. We're done. Another thing you got to watch, people, is that time. You don't really want to get into too many trades on an hour time. That's a big nugget I just gave y'all. I'm gonna risk 300 on this trade. Now remember, the price is 12. If it hits 12, our trade is over. We're hoping it's gonna pull back. The bad thing about a pullback on the chart like this is the setup is perfect. So the chances, okay, let me explain to y'all. If y'all haven't seen my video, the setup on this is perfect. So what happens is, if that setup is strong, the pullbacks are not that bad. You know what I'm saying? As long as the setup is strong. So I'm trying to be cheap right now because I know we're in range. An average person could take this trade. If you got a lot of money, you can take this trade right now. I don't have a lot of money, and I'm very frugal, as my wife taught me how to be frugal. I used to be a big spender. Damn. We do not want that thing to hit that 12. If it hit that 12, the trade is over, people. Just the fact. The setup is too strong on it, so it might not pull back. I'm hoping the market is going to adjust a little bit on the 30 and the 15. That's what we're anticipating right now. But if it doesn't, there's nothing we can do with it. Now, if you have more money than me, you could have entered that trade a long time ago. We just sitting here watching it. And I'm almost certain I don't have enough money to run 2 on this one. Not on this account. $40. Or you gonna wait till the 30?
What you mean to that in?
Yeah, because that hour. It is. It's coming back for. Trying to save as much money as I possibly can. Trade is solid. I'm going to risk about $500 on this trade, people. I'm almost tempted to pull that damn thing down and take it right there at 46.
Okay.
But 50, no. 50 would be better. If we get at 50, then we can anticipate the pullback on the hour and the 30. We got to stick to our guns on this. We want to take it so bad right now. We just want to take it so bad. 75 would be my end exit. Damn. Damn. This is a solid trade.
I know it is.
It's a solid trade, people. Damn. I know I should take that 40. That's my fault. That's my fault, y'all. I should have took that 40. I'm still not going to take it now. I'm definitely going to wait for 50. It never hit 50, did it?
47 was that?
47.
7.
I want 50, y'all. Damn. Thing's not getting up there, is it? There we go. It's coming up to us. This trade is solid. It's a solid trade, people. Damn. If we're not in that trade by if we're not in that trade before the hour, I'm going to cancel it. And the reason why I'm going to cancel it, if it's not in about an hour, I need that 30 to pull back for me. Damn, I was about to say we in there. I was just about to say that. All right, win that trade. We're gonna fly this one down, people.
Good profit and then go back in.
This thing should drop. This thing should drop. I'm gonna risk about 500 on this trade.
It's about to go to your thing, right?
What thing?
On the top.
No, it ain't.
Okay. All right. Drop, go into profit. And you can go back in.
I was gonna wait for the 62. I thought about that. You bitch. I'm gonna take profit. It's a solid trade.
Good drop now.
It's going too far for me. 75. That should drop. It's a great close. That's a great close.
You're going to go get profit and then go back in?
No.
Okay.
That was a great close if we would have closed. It's a solid trade. It's a real solid trade. We got 12.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Go. Lock it.
Oh.
Right. Shit. Oh, so actually, do you want me to lock it?
What we got? 30?
Yeah, hold on. No, we ain't get. I don't know what we got out of that. Hold on. Let's see if it pull up.
That's what I wanted to do anyway.
That's
so I'm
me
glad
too.
you did actually what I was thinking.
We're going back in this trade, y'all. Don't you knock that shit out.
Do it.
Didn't feel this neither. Damn. Feel that part?
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. What did we get off that trade? We jumped out because of the hour. We didn't jump out because we wanted to. We jumped out because we knew it was going to pull back. And then we seen an untriggered price. So we got $20 out of that bullshit.
Okay.
Hold on. That wasn't worth it. That was an 80-20. We went back $170 on that trade.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that trade. Is still solid, people. I'm telling you, it's a solid trade. Should have stayed with it. We wanted the hour to pull back a little bit more. Damn. Go $200 right there. Well, it would have been $200. That trade, in a situation like that, people, that trade went back 170. We scaled it out. We wanted it to do a free trade. That's why I mentioned earlier to you, be careful about trading on hours, on hour time frames. See, a lot of people fail to realize a lot of y'all are not paying attention to what happens at certain hours, at 12 o'clock, what closes, what opens, what is going on. A lot of y'all are not fit, we're going to hit it twice anyway, but it is what it is. I should have just stayed with it. At 58, I missed it at 60. That's my fault on that trade. We're trying to double dip, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're going to take some, then turn back around and hit it again. And when we tried to get in the second time, y'all seen I was only 2 ticks off. It never got filled. That happens, people. About to hit our price. Remember, if it hit that 12, the trade is over. It's a solid trade. I know that motherfucker just didn't do that. You motherfucker. I mean, excuse me. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid trade, though. Mm-hmm. We're watching it right now to see what's happening. Oh, man. Damn. That really sucks right there. Damn. All right. Now, what just happened, people, I want y'all to understand, the market is designed to take your money. It's designed to take your money. It created a support just a tad bit. You can use these two. It created support roughly around there, which is at 20. And that really just is about to throw our whole trading thing off, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So now we can't take the trade at all. And when we do take the trade, it's going to be too close to that support. And there's nothing we can do with that trade. You know, that's my fault. That's my fault. My wife is kind of coaching me in my ear, telling me what to do, what not to do, and why did I scale it out. And I was trying to double dip. I'm gonna be honest with you, people. I was trying to get greedy. I was going to do it. I was going to hit it one time. I was going to take a free trade. And then if it pulled back on a 30 like it did, I did set it. Y'all see me set it at 60. It went up to 58. I knew if I can get it at 50 with an untriggered price going into a green line, I knew automatically it was a solid. The trade was solid enough to get me down to 46. That's why, you know. But only thing we can hope for now is an imbalance off down here, an imbalance off here. We can get an imbalance chart. So what does that mean? Okay, let me break this down to you. When charts are formed, when these wicks, patterns, anything you look at, when prices are formed, oh, you know what? I forgot I got this little thing I can, do drawing and shit on. Okay, now, okay, let me see. When a price is formed, if it hit that line like that, that is a perfect support or resistance or so forth. But now what if one of them does this? If that does it, let me see, eraser. So if it does that, if it does this right here, an imbalance off the line like that, then that's not a support, that's not a resistance, that's nothing. That means the market still has to find a mean for a support or resistance. That's what that means. That means the market still has to find a way to do this. Hit that line like that and hit that line like that. That's what that means. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for this. We're looking for this picture right here to show us an imbalance. This is what we're looking for. We don't want this no more. And that's what just happened. This created. This is how people in signals, this is how you get in trouble. Now, the main fault was my fault because we had a chance to enter it here, which would have been that, I don't know if I could type it 58 with this. Oh, I did pretty good. We had a chance to take it there at 58. I didn't. I had it at 60. But it only went up to 58. So that's my fault right there. That's 100% my fault. There's nobody else's fault to blame on that one except mine. So we want this. We want an imbalance in the market. That's what we want right now. We want an imbalance like, uh-oh. So we want an imbalance right now. That's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for an imbalance in the market. And unfortunately, we don't have one. And okay. And this is very, very important. And the reason why that imbalance is so important is because it'll let us know whether this trade is still good. An imbalance let us know this green line is still good. A balance means, you know, we have the possibility to do this and go back up this way. You know what I'm saying? Versus the imbalance. So imbalance, let me get this line. Bam. Imbalance, you don't know. You still don't have a stopping point. Remember this. I tell y'all this all the time. The market does not work on ish. The market does not say, when the market says we're going for this number right here, the market doesn't say we're going for 31-ish area. That's not what the market does, people. The market does not do that. The market is based on a computer system. Only humans do ish. Humans do ish. People, we don't do ish. You know, we don't do ish. We don't do that. Humans do ish. Computers have a solid price. They have a solid price. That's it. That's why computers went. So that's why this imbalance is so important to stay like that. We need, we need an imbalance like that. Right now, the market has just did that. And once that does that, if you take that trade from here on out, but if you take it from here on out, the market has a good chance of doing this. And remember, you have a concern. What did I tell you? There was a concern. There was concern up here at what? There was concern. I'm trying to get used to this drawing thing, y'all. As you can tell, I'm new to it. 32. I'm sorry. Yeah. 32 dot. I'm getting good at this drawing thing, baby. So this right here is a major concern. That is a concern. That means if this balance stays there, it has a possibility of going down here, hitting that line, and working its way right back up to this number. Then you're screwed. Well, I'm screwed because I would have been risking way too much money. I've already risked way too much money on that trade. Now it's a solid trade. But remember, and a lot of y'all, and I know, you know what, I'm gonna tell you something. And I know a lot of y'all are doing this. Like, man, the market is so unpredictable. The market is not unpredictable. Y'all just don't know what to see. But the market is designed to take your money. So when I took this trade, they see somebody automatically with a stop loss of $400 or $500. They see where I entered this trade, which is right there, that little red arrow. Now, they see where I had put my take profit at, which is right here. You know what the market is going to do? It's going to create something and hope I don't catch that line. I'm telling you, don't you think this is a fair game? Anybody who follows me, I'm the first one to tell y'all, this is not a fair game. Don't I always tell y'all that? If you think the market is a fair game, you are fooling yourself. I'm telling you that right now. Do not think this is a fair game. So when the market, when it traded, hold on, let me make sure nobody asked me no questions. Nobody asked no questions. Okay, good. Hold on. Okay. So when that market went down, it sees. Uh-oh. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So when the market is going down and I enter my order, what happens? Right here. Bam, my stop come in. Bam, my entry goes to the system. Bam, my take profit. That's what it is. Now, if the market keeps going down, what's going to happen? I'm going to get me $400 to $500 out this trade. So now the market's going to create something to see if I catch it. If I don't catch it, and I'm already $300, $400 in a profit, now this market says you, and they're going to take my $300, $400 out. I'm telling you now, don't think that. That's why I like futures better than Forex, because futures is way more honest than Forex is, way by far. Forex, I have been in trades where this thing was dropping down to 20, 30 pips. And I tell my wife, I said, baby, and I'm already 30 pips and good. I'm going to put me a 10 pip stop loss right there. That joke went straight to it. I even filmed a video on my green bulls and red bears. And I showed people that. I said, watch this. I was in a trade and it was doing good. And I said, watch this. I'm going to put my stop loss right here and watch what happens. The trade went straight, hit my stop loss and came right back. It kept doing this. It kept doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Now let's get back to this trade. Oh shit, it's about to hit the line, people. Now it created imbalance. Now that's still a good trade. Now, if the market pulls back, we're good to go. It's almost there though. I think it hit it. Hold on. I think it hit it. It's really close. Sorry, wrong screen. See that? See, I say low 12. See, I say low 12. See that? So that means the market, that's still a good trade. No. Mama, come here. We're going to take this one back down. Damn. Damn. I tried to get that little $10 off of it. Hold on a second. I didn't even count this. Hold on. That a 3? It would look like
Okay,
one.
to me.
2, 8,
They come back and then
27. So that is a 3.
came back and got you too.
I don't want it. I don't want it now.
You have to wait till it.
Yep.
You might go.
Yep. Once again, it did it again. And let me show y'all something right here, people. See that? It did it again. Who did it? I'm done with that trade, people. You know, it's going to hit that target. I messed that up. That's me. That's 100% my fault. I should have been able to get $300-400 off that trade. With that 56, 58, I should have been able to get 3, but I didn't get any. That lady ready for me? Come get it.
No, I'm putting something in thing for them to eat.
All right, y'all. That's it. Bye.
I was looking at the
Let me stop this.
this is what you I thought something came to, but these are the words.